Hi, superstars. It is time for math. We are on lesson 13-2. Analyze and compare three-dimensional, which are 3D shapes. Let's look at our first question here. It says, color the solid figures that roll and that have more than one flat side. So let's look at these objects. We're looking for objects that roll and that have more than one flat side. So if we look at our first one here, does this object roll? Yes, it's a sphere. It does roll. Does it have more than one flat side? No. So we are not going to color that in. Let's look over here at this object. This is a cone. Does it roll? Yes, it can roll, but does it have more than one flat side? Well, I see one flat side, but it doesn't have more than one flat side. How about this cube? Does this cube roll? No. So we're not even going to count the sides because it doesn't roll. All right, we have another cone here. It's on its side. Does that make a difference? It rolls, but it only has one side. So it's the same as the first cone we saw. All right, now let's look at this object. This is a cylinder. Does it roll? Yes, it does. Does it have more than one flat side? Yes, it has one flat side on the top and it has a flat side on the bottom. So we are going to color it in. Okay. All right, let's look at the next object here. What is this? That's a sphere. It does roll, but again, it does not even have one flat side. And we're looking for an object that has more than one flat side. This is a cube. It does not roll. This is a smaller cube. It still doesn't roll. How about this object? That looks like a cylinder. It's just wider than the first one. So it does roll. Does it have more than one flat side? Yes, it has the top and it has the bottom that you can't see. It is sitting on the bottom. So we are going to color this in. All right, let's look at our next object right here. This is also a cylinder. It rolls. Does it have more than one flat side? Yes, it has one here and one on this other side. So we will color this one in also. Okay, how about this? And that's a sphere. It rolls, but again, no flat sides. And the last one here is a cone. We see that it only has one flat side and it does roll. So how many figures did we color? 3. How many figures are there in all? We can count them and figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, let's go to the next page. All right, let's watch our video.
Jackson has a cube, a cone, a sphere, and a cylinder. Let's compare these solid figures. Look at the sphere, the cylinder, and the cone. How do these shapes move? They roll. What about these shapes makes them able to roll? Part or all of them is round. The cube and the cylinder are stacked. Why can we stack the cylinder and the cube? The cube and the cylinder each have a flat side. Which shapes can slide? The cube, the cone, and the cylinder can all slide. Why can they slide? They can slide because they each have a flat side. Now you know how to compare solid figures.
Recording in progress. Let's look at number 1 of our guided practice. Look at the stacked solid figures on the left right here. See how they're stacked? You're going to draw a circle around the other solid figures that stack. So which other figures can stack? The cube, because it does have a flat side. The sphere, no, that'll roll around. The cylinder can stack because it has 2 flat sides. All right, let's look at problem number 2. Look at the rolling solid figure on the left. This sphere rolls. Draw a circle around the other solid figures that roll. All right, let's look at the first one. Does a cube roll? No, a cube does not roll. So we're not going to circle that. Does this cone roll? Yes, so we are going to circle the cone. How about the cylinder? Yes, it has 2 flat sides, but it does roll. So we're going to circle it. Let's move on. All right, let's look at problem number 3. Look at the sliding solid figure on the left. So we're going to look at this figure. Then you're going to draw a circle around the other solid figures that slide. Let's look at the first one. Does this sphere slide? No, this sphere rolls. It does not have a flat surface to slide. How about this cube? Does it slide? Yes, so we are going to put a circle around the cube. Let's look at the cone. Does this slide? Does it have a flat surface? Yes, it does. It does slide, so we are going to circle it. All right, let's look at problem number 4. Look at the stacked solid figures on the left, and then draw a circle around the other solid figures that can stack on top of the cubes. Now we're looking at this. See how they're stacked on each other? Could we stack a cylinder on top of those? Yes, it does have a flat surface, so we can stack this on top of those cubes. Can we stack a sphere? No, it would roll right off. There's no flat surface. How about the cone? Can we stack that? Yes, because it has a flat side. All right. Let's look at problem number 5. Draw a circle around the solid figure that rolls and stacks. The solid figure that rolls and stacks. Does this roll and stack? Well, we know that the sphere can roll, but we can't stack a sphere. How about this cube? We can stack it, but can we roll a cube? No. How about this cylinder? Can we stack and roll that cylinder? Yes. So let's circle it. It has flat surfaces and it can roll on the side. All right, number 6. Draw a circle around the solid figures that slide and roll. Slide and roll. Can we slide a cylinder? Yes, we can. It has flat sides. Can we roll it? Yes, we can. So we're going to circle that. Can we slide and roll a cone? We can. We can slide it on the flat surface and we can roll it on that curved side. Can we slide a cube? Yes, we can slide a cube, but can we roll it? No, we cannot roll it. So we are not going to circle that. Let's look at problem number 7. Draw a circle around the solid figures that stack and slide. Look at the first one. This is a cube. Can we stack a cube? Yes. Can we make that cube slide? Yes, we can. So we are going to circle it. All right, let's look at the next one. Can we stack that column? We can, or the cylinder, I do apologize. Can we stack that cylinder? We can stack it. Can we slide it? Yes, we can slide it on that flat surface on the top or bottom. All right, let's look at the last one here, a sphere. Can we stack a sphere? No, we can't. It would roll all over the place, right? So we're not going to circle that. All right, let's look at number 8. Draw a circle around the solid figure that does not stack or slide. So we're looking for the figure that doesn't stack or slide. So let's look at the first one here. Can we stack that sphere? No. Can we slide it? No, I don't see any flat sides or surfaces. So we cannot stack or slide a sphere. So I'm going to circle that sphere. Can we stack or slide that object? We can stack a cylinder and we can slide a cylinder because it has the flat sides on top and bottom. So we're not going to circle it. And how about the cone? Can we stack or slide that? We can stack it on one part, on the bottom part, and we can also slide it. So we're not going to circle that either. All right, let's move on. Okay, this is our independent practice that you will do independently on your own. So for number 9, you're going to look at the rolling object on the left and then draw a circle around the other objects that roll. For number 10, you are going to look at the sliding object on the left and then draw a circle around the other objects that slide. For number 11, you are going to draw 2 solid figures that can stack onto each other. And for number 12, you're going to draw a circle around the cube and then explain why the other solid is not a cube. All right, superstars, you're doing such a good job. I'm so proud of you. Until next time, have a wonderful day. Bye.